Hi, I'm Malcolm Washington, the director of The Piano Lesson. I'm gonna break down a scene from my film, shot by shot.
Now, to understand why we say that, to understand about this piano, you got to go back to slavery time.
So this is a scene that's really unlocks a lot of the elements in the film that we've set up but haven't fully explained away. It gives us the lore and the mythology of the piano and the characters that embody it.
And Sutter called my granddaddy up to the house and told him to carve a picture of my grandmother and my daddy on the piano for Miss Ophelia, and he took and done this.
So my feelings about this scene was I wanted to do something that would kind of break the form of the film and personify the names that we hear and show their faces and get a sense of their characters. So it all adds up to something in the end. This was like a big building block for it. And it was something I was very nervous about because there's so much dialogue here and you have Samuel L. Jackson, you want to make sure, this is such an important scene, you want to get it right. And I think that our approach to it was just to kind of try to break open the film.
And on the side here, that's when him and Mama Bernice got married. They call that jumping the broom.
There's a lot of stories that are being woven together, and this is kind of the center point of the weave. So I was excited to see how the lore of this family would come together and hopefully mean something by the time you get to the end of the story and you hear that this is how Boy Willie's father died and these are the reasons why Bernice won't sell it. Hopefully that will land in a way that would resonate. The thing that we learned in this scene that helped us for the rest of the movie was the power in listening, the power in perspective. This is clearly like a scene where Doker is delivering the meat of it, but what I realized while we were shooting is this moment is so profound for Boy Willie, and being able to experience that shift, it's in this shot right here actually, where we have a point of view shift, and it goes from a story that Doker is telling to Lyman to a story that Boy Willie is experiencing for himself.
And we took this piano out to Sutter's house.
A story he knows but kind of runs from because it's a traumatic story for him. It's the story of how his father died. The piano is such a focus for so much of the film that it felt like when we got to this point that we really wanted to let the characters kind of speak for it, and Samuel L. Jackson delivers such a beautiful monologue about the piano that we really leaned on him to imbue it with so much meaning, and I think that that he was able to do that in such a beautiful way.
And that's why me and Whining Boy say, Bernice ain't gonna sell that piano.
Thank you for breaking down the scene with me shot by shot. Go see Piano Lesson on Netflix right now.